Go here. So, let's review our dialogue options here. Hyoden says, "What now?" Kalissa says we look for another way out. Storm has to die sometime. My dialogue options are what happened out there, which we were attacked. Who attacked us? Clearly these Glanfothin people that protect these ruins. They clearly thought someone from our caravan was trespassing on the ruins that we are, well, now inside because we had to hide from the Biowak. What about everyone else in our caravan? Either dead from the Glanfalthin attack or dead from the Biowak. Pretty obvious. You don't seem too upset about all this. Kalissa is as smart as I am, at least, and is being pragmatic right now because, like, we're not out of danger necessarily, for sure. Yeah, let's just get going. Hyoden takes a step forward and his knee buckles. And before anyone can catch him, he stumbles to the ground, his cheeks striking the time-worn cobbles. On unsteady legs, he claws his way up the wall and back to his feet, but his stance is shaky, like a sailor walking on land after time at sea. No comment.
Could we maybe stay here and rest a few hours? I've lost some blood. It seems quiet off to the left. Might be a place to rest there.
Camping supplies. Added to inventory.
Those Glonfathens were riled about something. Could be we got company in here. Looters will be armed and ready to kill, and there's probably a lot of them. We can't be caught sleeping in their beds.
Please, I just need to lie down for a while. Then we can move as fast as you want.
We are gonna die in here if we don't get moving and get this place figured out before the looters come back.
Her audio is
Either
cut
gotta
out.
find the exit or a damn good place to hide.
I think we can take the risk.
No offense, but there's people out there I'd much rather die for.
Well, 1, rude. 2, I mean, yeah, you know that's fair. Your sister, clearly, that's why you're here. That's almost why we're all here, given that apparently you convinced the caravan master to, take us out this way. Very fair. I understand your concerns. But I think we also need to just take a moment, recuperate.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, whatever. He's got a potion of minor regeneration. Like, we're all actually at full health, so like I really don't see any reason to rest. From a gameplay point of view, from a story point of view, he would probably need to actually get some rest. We would probably actually need to get some rest. It's like, it's a little bit of a toss-up. To be fair, I'm siding with Kalissa now. Like, I don't want to find out who sleeps here. That's what I'll say. Alright. Oh, what is this? Scouting mode, move stealthily, search for hidden objects like traps and secret doors. That's what I'm
Look
into
at the
stealth mode.
tiles. What are those symbols?
Ready when you are. I wonder what this is.
I am detecting traps on all of them. I might be able to disable them.
What you need?
How can I help? Found something.
Oh, he's able to disable them.
Ready when you are.
That's a lot of traps. Let's go ahead and look around. Oh, what's this? Well, that person looks quite, disabled. Shall we say? Oh. Hello? Ability to find hidden objects is based on mechanic skill. Higher mechanic skill allows them to find objects at a greater distance. We've seen that Heoden has a pretty high mechanic skill compared to the other two of us. Moving toward a character accelerates how quickly they detect you. If you actually touch the selection circle of a character with your own, it will immediately be detected. Okay. Let's go ahead and have Kalissa exit stealth mode. Maybe try to talk to this thing. A trembling, sickly creature emerges from the dark, clutching a spear. Knobby elbows and thin ribs show through its scaly flesh, but you recognize it as a Zorup. It watches you cautiously, breathing in ragged sighs. Yeah, I totally promise I won't hurt you. It recoils, fingers wrapped tightly around its spear. Creature cocks its head and approaches you, a soft clicking sound emanating from the back of its throat. Sniffs around you and finds nothing of interest, steps back and resumes its defensive posture. I want to see what happens when I do this. Approaches you. I'll tear you to pieces, lizard. Oh, I guess that despite my tone, it understood my words. It lunges, raising the spear. Oopsies. Oop, I tried to pause and I unpaused it. Alright, it's trying to come after me.
Yeah?
Alright.
Ready when you...
Alright. We're good. Mark it. And have you knock it down. It's probably gonna die. Yeah. Pretty weak creatures. And generally more aggressive than that one is. If you believe the stories. Although that also puts my wolf at the back. But that's
What you need?
sort of a whatever.
I'll go on ahead.
Oh, what's this?
That roundish symbol. I'm pretty sure I saw it on one of the tiles back there.
The symbol of a patterned circle is inscribed on this pillar. An unlit brazier sits at its base. It could be lit if you had the means. We have a torch. Let's light the brazier. Flames kindle softly in the brazier, winding their way upwards. Interesting. This mural must be ancient, yet the colors are still bright and vivid. It shows a procession of Ingwithans from all of the Kith races, Umua, Elf, Orlin, Dwarf, and Human. They walk among pillars similar to the ones that span this chamber, each one topped with a flame. Alright. Well, let's light them all up. Flames kindle swiftly in the brazier, winding their way upwards. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh. Well, there's further in here that we can travel. Let's
Nothing will slip past me.
go into scout mode and see what we see on our way. Black ooze. Primordials. Immune to blinded, dazed, frightened, prone, terrified. Knockdown is supposed to knock an enemy prone, yeah.
How can I help?
And this is a dirty attack, makes the opponent unable to see, inflicts extra damage, and blinds the target. Immune to blind. Yep, so both of them
Ready
have
when you are.
kind of useless abilities. Let's have my wolf go and attack that one. And everyone else do so now as well. And I'm the first to be seen. Dang it.
Yeah?
Ow. Dang it. Oof. Big oof. Really let myself get hurt there. I do not have athletics, I guess. Can't use second wind. Well. Let's have these two head for that one.
Ready when you are.
Ah! Wow. Seriously. Oh, they were still sneaking, weren't they? Fuck's sake. But still, why didn't it aim for my wolf? My wolf was so much closer. I guess I was visible first. That is dumb. That is really dumb. You shouldn't, like, break out of stealth to, like, draw your bow. Fuck's sake. Endurance regenerates after combat, health does not. Yeah. Are you stealth? No. You stay in stealth. Go after that one.
What you need?
Alright.
Nothing will slip past me.
Where'd that slime come from?
I don't know. This? Oh dear. A viscous slick of something dark and tar-like runs down this wall. The shapes and bulges in the ooze suggest that something lies beneath it, but you can't tell what. Let's use my water skin to clear off the ooze. Lost the full water skin. I rinse the ooze away, revealing an intricate relief of a man's face. The sunburst surrounding it is chipped away in places. The sunburst surrounding it has chipped away in places, but the details of its head, from the tight curls of hair to the ridges of his pointed ears, still showcase the remarkable craftsmanship. One eye socket is empty. A gem fills the other. Well, I don't have any gems. Alright, so. I think we disabled most of these with the fires that we set in here. But there's still a few left. We can gain some experience disabling the traps. Man, that was so unlucky. Well, mostly it was BS, but whatever.
Feels like there's a draft coming through that wall. I don't hear any sign of that storm either.
Oop. What? Oh no, that's me. Go ahead and use that on it. This is one per encounter. Let's use that on it. And then I don't care. This battle won't last long
Ready
enough.
when you are.
Oops. Well. Doesn't matter, really. Yeah, it really didn't matter at all. Nothing to pick up from the spider.
Stay quiet.
Nothing will slip past me.
We could have him do a sneak attack to initiate combat. Potentially. Ah, damn it.
Ready when you are.
Okay. Well, this won't take long.
They'll never know I'm here.
Yeah?
Oh, hold on. Let me get on my own way.
Ready? Ready when you are.
What you need?
Nice. Scolder ear. Well, there's that. What's going on here? Oh good, more shit. Oh shit. Oh, she's detected. Famished spear spider. Alright. Well, maybe he can sneak around. And I will send my wolf in. Try to help Calissa.
How can I help?
Use that on that. You use that on that. I will start attacking that.
How can I help?
Alright. You two fight. Have me do this.
Ready when
And that probably was unnecessary. That
Not a problem.
shit is way too easy. So far. Okie dokie. Let's get out of here. Four figures stand before an otherworldly apparatus, an ancient structure of chiseled adra and metallic veins, ominous and looking like a silent observer. Standing motionless in their midst is what appears to be a human body, colorless as stone or ash. The other figures gaze upon it in what might be contemplation. From your vantage point, you are well obscured from their view. The figure closest to the machine stands out among them. A thick gray beard frames a face otherwise hidden beneath a metallic mask. His faded robes are embroidered with a runic language unlike anything you have ever seen, and he wears a strange black headdress with two protrusions that jut out like the wings of some malevolent creature.
Oathbinder, bear witness, and see this man has kept his word true to his last breath, full to his blood's last drop. Guide his soul, queen that was, and regard it among your favored. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key be his absolution. May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the book.
The book.
Your brother has done his part, and you have seen the power of his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation from the rest of you. In the sight of the queen that was, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of her memory that is without flaw? Step forth, and be assured of the great worth of your life's course.
Right. Wait, is that a Buick? For an instant, the apparatus goes quiet and the air is still. Then, all at once, it erupts with a concussive surge. Light floods your vision, and you are knocked to the ground. Your head snaps back as you land, and pain wells into the back of your skull, washing your last thoughts away into the black unconscious void. You open your eyes to a different place, another time. You stand in a circular room, grand and domed, its walls lined with adra and trimmed with copper. The style is ancient, but the chamber is unweathered. At the far end, a great pillar of adra pierces the floor from below, its shimmering texture giving the illusion of boundless depth. Encircling the pillar is an apparatus much like the one you have just seen, but immense and multifaceted and intertwined. Your thoughts are yours, and not yours, and they seem to exist before you think them, and they are all questions. Pressing questions, troubling questions. Questions that must be answered, or... At the base of the pillar now, you see a man with a thick gray beard and ceremonial robe, crowned with a strange ornamental headdress. You know this man. You are walking towards him now at a pace that is hurried while trying not to appear so. You have something you want to ask him. One question above all. And the question spins madly in your mind. Oh, shit. You awaken to find your malaise has broken, only to be replaced with something far more concerning. Faint whispers are audible at the edge of your hearing, like a ringing in your ears that does not subside. Movement flits through your periphery, but when you turn to look, you can see no sign of whatever it was. You find your gaze regularly darting this way and that, an involuntary paranoid tic. If this is a sickness, it may be dangerous to go without treatment for long. The figures at the machine stand frozen in place, flesh and blood replaced by cinders and ash. The man who led them is nowhere to be seen. Heoden and Clissa lie bloody on the uneven cobbles, their bodies twisted unnaturally in death. You are alone and far from help. Gilded Veil may be your best hope of receiving treatment before things get worse. I've earned enough experience to advance the level. Click my portrait to level. Oh, thankfully Beckworld is doing alright as well. And I can level up. Alright. I can advance 6. Put 6 points into skills. Well, let's get athletics. Since we need to have the access to second wind. I'm gonna put a couple of points into lore for no well-explained reason. Stealth. And mechanics. Mechanics are very useful. Alright. No new class unlocks. We have access to a new talent, and we have everything that we can pick from. Oh boy. Faithful Companion. That immediately sticks out to me. Oh. They all are to do with my companion, but let's see. Gain improved defenses against charmed, confused, and dominated afflictions. Alright. Vicious Companion. Companion deals more damage. And damage reduction bypass. Penetration. That sounds very useful. That sounds very useful for my doggo. Resilient, damage reductions. +1 every 3 levels. Or Merciless. Do small amounts of sneak attack damage against targets that qualify. Huh. Is that only if they attack out of a sneak, or? Not sure I know how that works. Vicious Companion sounds potentially the most useful. The extra damage reduction bypass is probably very, very good. Fast Runner. Huh. Good for disengaged. I don't know if that affects my... Does that also affect my companion? That would probably be extra useful if it also affects my companion. Alright. I think I'm going to go with Vicious Companion. I think that's going to be very useful. Have my wolf be more powerful. After leveling up, you want to review statistics. Yeah.
Ready when you are.
Wow. Got a severe burn and major fatigue, which affects my accuracy greatly. Oof. Yeah, I probably want to rest.
Not a problem.
Very, very much a shame for my allies. Ah. That seems, that's a pleasant sight to have. Alright. I touch it and it disappears. Strange vision. Alright. What's going on with these guys? Oh. Well, I get stuff out of it. Stuff that's probably useful. That person's on a stake. Again, walking into them. Well, this one didn't actually disappear. Well, I'm sure it's fine. This massive structure is formed of stone, adra, and copper, and covered in strange glyphs. The air around it vibrates with an unusual energy. Alright. What an introduction to this region of the world. Wow. It's too bad I can't, like, try to take their bodies with me to get them a proper burial somewhere or something. Alright. Well, this seems like a safe enough place for now. Then again, I don't think I really want to stick around and see if that guy shows back up, so let's travel. Valewood. We know of Defiance Bay. And then Elm's Reach. Well, Valewood is close. Takes 6 hours to complete my journey. I'm very fatigued, but I think it's worth getting over here.
You know, I fight better after a nap.
Right. That being said, well, wait. Sure. We do have camping supplies. It has been a long journey. And I suppose it's a good time to take a break as well as to take a rest. I think damage reduction is going to be the best. Restore lost health, receive a camping bonus. Yep, we'll do that. Alright. Oh. Strange dream. 8 hours have passed, and it's back to being almost night. Excellent. I kind of want to keep going, but I also kind of want to take a break, get some actual food. Maybe I'll come back to... I think I'm done for today, though. There was a blast. Knocked me out. Killed my companions, except for my animal companion. Thank fuck. I mean, too bad for the other people, but I mean, thankfully Beckworld's okay. And I do hope to play some more of it. And maybe as we go further, like, the intro is just the intro, like that the game is gonna start opening up a little bit more as I get further along. So, there will be more interesting stuff to do with it.